Let's find out what humans will look like in 1,000 years.
What humans will look like in 1,000 years.
I'm kind of nervous.
Humans are still evolving.
Yeah.
So where will evolution take us in 1,000 years?
Okay.
Chances are we'll be taller.
I'm
Humans
5'4".
have already seen a boom in height over the last 130 years.
Have we?
In 1880, the average American male was 5'7".
Okay.
Today, he's 5'10".
Go on.
We may also merge with machines that can enhance our hearing, eyesight, health, and much more. Right now, there are hearing aids that let you record sounds, generate white noise, and even come with a built-in phone.
Really?
Another example is a team out of the University of Oregon, which is developing bionic eyes that help the blind to see.
What?
But it's not impossible to imagine that this technology could become a tool for seeing what we currently consider invisible, like different energies of light, such as infrared and X-rays.
We'll be like
There will
mosquitoes
eventually
and we
be a
can
day
see
when
ultraviolet.
prosthetics are no longer just for the disabled.
Okay.
However, it's not just our outside appearance that will change. Our genes will also evolve on microscopic levels to aid our survival.
Interesting.
For example, an Oxford-led study discovered a group of HIV-infected children in South Africa
Science is so
living
smart.
healthy lives. It turns out they have a built-in defense against HIV
Okay.
that prevents the virus from advancing to AIDS.
Okay.
And with gene editing tools like CRISPR, we may eventually control our genes and DNA to the point where we make ourselves immune to disease and even reverse the effects of aging.
Okay,
Another
CRISPR.
way to jumpstart the human evolution on a different path is to move some of us to Mars. Mars receives 66% less sunlight than Earth, which can mean humans on Mars will evolve larger pupils.
Just
that can
move some of
absorb
us to
more light
Mars.
in order to
Okay,
see.
this all sounds
And
crazy
since Mars'
now.
gravitational pull is only 38% of Earth's,
Naturally.
people born on Mars might actually be taller than anyone on Earth. In space, the fluid that separates our vertebrae expands, which led American aerospace engineer Robert Zubrin to suggest that Mars's low gravity could allow the human spine to elongate enough to add a few extra inches to our
Interesting.
height. However, not even a move to Mars could spark the biggest change in human evolution that we may have coming for the next 1,000 years: immortality. The path to immortality will likely require humans to download their consciousness into a machine. Right now, scientists in Italy and China are performing head transplants on animals to determine if you can transfer consciousness from one body to another. They claim their next big step is to transplant human heads. Whatever happens in the next 1,000 years, whether we merge with machines or become them, one thing is certain: the human race is always changing.
Yeah.
And the faster we change and branch out from Earth, the better chance we have of outrunning extinction.
Outrunning extinction. Science is like on a whole nother level. I mean, I guess that's the definition of science. I don't know quite how I feel about that, about this. I mean, like back in the olden days, we were like, oh, in 700 years, one day we'll be able to fly, and one day our smartphones will be smaller and we can fit them in our hands. And like, I'm exaggerating, but like that stuff did happen. So I mean, us being shipped off to Mars, I think that sounds crazy now, but in 1,000 years, it could just be like, hey, are you chilling on Earth today, or are you chilling on Mars? I'll be like, oh no, shoot, I'm on Mars. Where are you? You're on Earth? Shoot. Well, maybe tomorrow our paths will cross. I don't know. Maybe like that's how far we'll get, but it's just crazy to think. And then the whole like swapping head things, I don't know how I feel about that. And the whole like immortality thing, I don't know, I'm not even like a sciencey person, so I have no idea how that would work, but it's like something interesting to think about. Huh, the more you know. Anyways, guys, that was interesting and cool. I love learning new things. If you have any other videos that you want me to react to, please leave them in the comments below, and I will check one out and I will react to it next. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you in the next video. Also, thank you guys so much for the views that I'm getting on the Zendaya lip sync challenge. It's blowing my mind and it's just making me so happy and excited. Thank you guys for watching it. And I will see you guys in the next video, like I said 7 times. Bye guys.